Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm Count Christo and this is the Black Ice campaign as Germany. Let's do this thing. Let's conquer the Balkans. So there are some offensives being launched now across the Maginot Atlas with some truly worthless French divisions. And not actually truly worthless necessarily. It's just they're suffering horrendous penalties down here. Up here, you know, they've got reasonable soft attacks, but 2,000 defense is pretty hard to beat. We do need to cycle one of these guys in and out, it looks like, though. Let's send some more close escort up to the north. How are we doing over here? We are shooting down some bombers without losing any planes of our own. That's what we like to see. Let's deploy more over here to Western Germany, just to be absolutely sure they don't break through us. Also, do I have any more fighters to deploy? These are junkers, but we'll deploy them anyway. Yeah, you can see why I would like to clean up some of the logistical situations. Like, we're going to delete a whole bunch of these planes, I think. Okay, Hungary. The men in position. You know what, they're close enough. War. We're going to blitz in. They did join the Allies, which frustrates me, but it was rather to be expected. Just split up this army, do that. Good. Full frontal offensive over here. Got the planes in the air already, we do indeed. Switch some to being over here. These are some of my very best fighters. Let's throw them over northeastern Germany. Try and shoot down some planes the enemy send over there. Austria, not being bombed, just being attacked by fighters. Yeah, so the reason it's annoying they join the Allies, in case you're not familiar, is that them being in the Allies means we're going to get resistance here for the whole game, rather than us being able to actually peace steal the area. I do not know what controls whether or not an area joins the Allies, really. We could try demanding Slovenia, see if they say yes. Yeah, let's try going down this tree and doing like a diplomatic pressure approach to taking on Yugoslavia. Full frontal assault's obviously going very well here. Our infantry are big divisions and well equipped, so being pretty good about that. No problems over here. Our guy is cycling in and out, just making sure they're gaining plenty of org back. There is, I mean, that battle's not... It's not great. We would be able to push them back if necessary, though, so I'm not too worried. Maybe I should have done one extra west wall focus, but that's valuable political power and political time and effort being spent to hold back the French offensive when really I don't think it's necessary. Gonna rush down here. Excuse me, could I? Thank you. Keep applying plenty of pressure to them there. Good. You guys can come across east. You guys can come across here. In fact, I'm so confident I'm going to activate this battle plan. Nope. And I see one battle where the AI is doing it badly, and I'm going to stop the battle plan again. Doom, doom. Good. Mashing through them here. There they go. Hungary has capitulated. Nice. Next, Romania. Which I think we will accomplish with just one. We only have 70 supply. I think we will accomplish this with just one of our armies. So Rommel, if you'd be so good, line your men up here. Guderian, place your tanks. There's no real great breakthrough points. I think we'll just go straight south here. Plow into the capital. Looking good. Meanwhile, Walter, if you would put your men on the Yugoslavian border in a show of force, please. And very shortly we shall start exerting some diplomatic pressure on them. This is called Poland right now. That's not right. This is just east. Ooh. Good lord. E-A-S-T. My freaking... Harder than you would expect to type east. I apologise for if you can hear the noise in the background. Someone's walking past my house. It is roasting hot here at the moment, here in the UK. And so I have my window wide open. It slightly compromises recording quality, but sincerely, the choice is this or me actually boiling alive. So hopefully you'll forgive me if I choose life. Let's get some of these guys. More of them over the Zarland. Sure, put some of them over the south. Any more actual fighters? What are the fighters called? The main ones we have? God, they have long freaking names. Like I said, once we're done down here, I might use the outdated fighters for the French campaign as well. We'll see. I've been told, oh, the Soviets have huge buffs. You must rush war with the Soviets, otherwise their huge buffs are going to destroy you. So I'm going to not rush war with the Soviets. Because I want to challenge. Convert such and such to such and such. No. Convert. No, that's fine. Whatever. Petitioning of Poland. Yes. We will obey the treaty stipulations. Enjoy. Did that just kill production efficiency on some of our... Yes, it did. So let's take away... Short term, let's produce less planes, given the rubber shortage. Oil shortage I'm about to fix. These guys are still technically liberals, sorry. Don't know why I was being thrown by it saying liberalism on the thing there. Did they gain a tile? No, it's a very long list here. So yes, many subs being destroyed, but you know, I honestly don't mind how many of my subs they kill. Yeah, so there we go. We are already over supply here. Let's withdraw Modal's troops from the supply region. If you would please, thank you. Let's have them hightail it out of there. We could also reduce the number of planes we have deployed to the region. Would help a bit. Oh, I have some guys unassigned here. If you would like to make your way over here, please. Thank you. I am rush researching, by the way, these fighters. Which are the 41 tech, or just the 40 tech? Yeah, the 41 tech version, which have substantially higher range than the fighters that we're using as the mainstay of our force. So, we're going to make these, and we're going to make a variant. There are no variants that can be created of these fighters. Pardon me. Why not? Weird. It's disappointing. I was saving air experience for that. Okay, well, make the switch anyway. Next, research. Next ones? That's way ahead of time. We could do these. Also way ahead of time. We could invent radio. I think that would be useful. I do want to win the air war against Britain, so let's get some radar. We have Veteran Army Command, by the way, which is based on the fact that we have such a ridiculous number of HQ equipment. I think we're going to be able to win this war on tank basis alone. If you would just actually get where you're going in a hurry. Act like there's a war on. That would be great. Okay. Our volunteer forces haven't got back from China, by the way. They're going to return to a very different Germany than they left. SS Transgrenadier. Whatever. End the 4-year plan, or do we want to keep the 4th-year plan? So, do we want more 4th-year plan? It's pretty good. We currently seem to have Year 2 and Year 3 active. Lowers factory output, but raises military factory construction speed, civilian factory construction speed. I think we want to keep it. End the 4-year plan, keep, which seems to say remove 3 and give Year 4. So that's clearly bugged. But that's still pretty good. Mill factory construction speed, lower factory output debuff from Year 4. I wonder if we're ever going to be able to get rid of Year 2. Not that like I say, not that I'm desperate to do so. As soon as these guys arrive up here, we'll begin. I think the tank push will... We're in this. Great. More Panzer battalions. As you can see, they're rather severely low on strength. I'm going to assign them to Berlin. Because if they go sit in Berlin... I wanted to... It's very difficult to see the garrison order behind all of that city. We're going to have them sit in our capital so they reinforce fastest. As you can see, they are slightly low on fighting strength. 16% current strength. Even if you just go up a bit, that's fine. Good. Hey, improved oil plant allows synthetic refineries. Division training time's pretty nice. Attrition's good. I would like to finish researching my industry techs, which keep going more and more and more factory output. What are we up to on factory output these days? 81%. Pretty freaking good, if you ask me. We have lots of motor mechanized right now. Let's just drop that down right to the bottom of the list. Go in here, please. Thank you. Okay, everybody ready? Planes in position. Tanks ready. Oh, they're about to get the event to join the Axis. Okay, let's let them finish that event, because that might make them go fascist, and then if they're fascist, maybe they won't accept. They won't join the Allies. Sorry, it took me a while to get that out. They've left us from central Germany. They've moved their bombers over here, apparently. One fighter lost. Plenty of enemy fighters being destroyed now. Well, we can spread these guys out then. Alright, yes, some sabotage going on over here. And now we have the military police, which we can use to deal with that. Which will, of course, be their own theatre. This is the MP theatre. So these guys have 2.4%, 2.4 suppression skill. 2.4 suppresses 0.24 suppression, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are required there. 2, 3, 4, 5 there. And again, yeah, I can see where this is going. We don't have nearly enough. Let's be very gentle with our occupied territories. Reassess the situation. 0.5, okay. Just need 3 there. Unfortunately, it's 0.5. 3 there again. 3 there. We will, of course, lose factories by being gentle like this, so we'll probably train up some more military police, so we don't have to be so gentle in the future. On there, the others can start going in, handling Hungary. So we're just going to need 2 to do all of Hungary, because we've currently got these guys on Yugoslavia's border. Okay. Sorry about those motorbike sounds. As I said, extremely warm here at the moment, so really it's that or nothing. Right, we're letting them finish their thing. Almost forgot. Up to 2.2%. Maybe the number shows what's actually available to you, not what you will have from laws. Kingdom of Romania, we are better off without them. In fact, we're so better off without them that we're going to conquer them. Hard push to the capital with some relatively diversionary attacks going across some of these other tiles. They did still join the Allies. Frustrating, but not entirely unexpected. As soon as you're through, rush across here. So you could support that attack. You might as well launch an offensive here. Again, might as well launch an offensives up here. So you could go in here and you here. Go, good. Tanks continuing to push on. They are actually holding us here. Ah, they have some forts. Forts in Black Ice are weirdly overpowered. Like tremendously overpowered. I think the idea is you're not supposed to break a fort province. You're supposed to either break the fort or go around it, rather than just be able to push straight through the fort if you have high enough stats. Which honestly makes sense. I'm not disparaging the system. It's just different and important to understand that it's different. Nice little sneak around behind into Bucharest there. I don't think that'll be enough to capitulate them, but I've been wrong before. Once. Doom, doo, 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 doo. Not as many of these attacks going well as I had hoped. We should do them 2 at a time, support in from the sides. We are going to pocket these guys. Let's just keep suicide infantry in here to keep them busy until that happens. Now, with the pocket bonus as well, we are indeed able to crush in. Ah! But they're allies to the east, freeing them just in time there. Have we taken an airbase? We have indeed. Let's reposition to increase air mission efficiency. You guys can hold. No longer winning the battle to take the capital, but with the encirclement re-established, perhaps now we shall. Reinforce in. Good. Yes, there they go. Nice. Could you go up here, please? I believe I already gave you that instruction. Good. We could be using force attack and things, but with such low war support, we gain command power very slowly, so I'm loath to waste it. We'll probably want to use a lot of it on promoting generals like Walter. What's available for you? You do more defensive doctrine. No, that's okay, I think, Walter. We're going to stick with mostly offensive stuff here. We have some free mill factories. I need to make sure that we do, actually, because we're going to be, again, being very gentle on them. Yes, looks like we still do. Good. So oil is no longer in a problem, so let's get some more command tanks, and then just give me tanks for absolute days, please. These guys coming down here. Nice. Right, we can build synthetic rubber refineries. Please. Please do so. Do so, and with great haste. We need a lot of rubber refineries. We will finish off a couple of these that we did start. But then we'll have a substantial amount of our production geared towards rubber refineries. There's basically no rubber in Europe, as far as I know. So, not going to be accessible to us for quite a while. No, you can keep going up here. Go. Stop. Stop. Defend for a sec. Okay. These guys did win there. Good. Now that we've won one of these here, the others should fall like dominoes, because we can have extra support attack in. No problem. Army size has gone up to large. We now have 50 infantry divisions in the field. We've had that for ages. Panzer division. Oh, you have to form one of them, apparently. Okay. You guys have now reinforced up. Well, one of you has. Let's be having you down here then. Right, let's just close this pocket. Great. Go through here. Get it. Nice. Okay, are we in the mission? Where? Over here. Well, you should be on close air support, of course. Silly. Alright, they've got their bombers here still. We are losing some fighters now, but we're winning on the ratios. No more bombing over central Germany, as far as I can see. That's good. Let's get Constantinia. Cross a river with these tanks there. They're pretty strong. We can go north. Let's bring these guys over. Help hold this. That might be enough to capitulate them. British Malaya has capitulated? British Malaya doesn't exist. Okay. Colour me somewhat confused. But what I was looking for was Romania. They are at 91%. Okay, so we do need a couple more of their victory points. Here in the north would do. You can rush across there. Constantinia, big victory points. Their current exiled capital. I don't know if there's a term for where the AI and player, indeed, but you know, less often, moves their capital when they lose it. I don't know. There we go. There they done. Good. All right, maneuver back here, and now Rommel can move in here. Obviously, we're going to want to use Rommel as a tank leader later on, but for now, just so he can at least take part, feel included, we can use him to command these infantry battalions. A strong tank push in the center to slice them in half, which will be simultaneous with just a quick capture grab. Sorry, a capital grab. I think would be a great move against them to begin with. We are going to maybe delay our war on France very slightly while we do some diplomatic moves involving Romania. Oh, sorry, not Romania, Yugoslavia. Okay, so resistance-wise, Warsaw. 3, 4, 5. Do we need 5? It's 2.4 times 4. It will be enough, actually. Yeah. So let's have these guys go down here. Again, I apologise. 2, 3, 4 there. 2, 3 there. 2 there. And we have some spare military police. Phenomenal. Any extra military police just automatically deploy to that. And of course we should give the military police the traditional red pitchfork. Military industry plan completed. Excellent. Let's go for demand Slovenia. Actually, if they just accept, it may not take long enough that we need to delay the attack on France. Is our plane getting in time to do damage? Is it helping much? Let's see how many. We've lost 6,000 men in the defense of the West Wall so far. Not a particularly substantial number. Lots more decisions available. Probably because war measures all just became available with 100. None of that really want to do. We could do we fight united. Costs a bunch of political power. We do need to gain the war support. Let's do it. I am going to work on war support. Okay, there we go. Base change 0.01. I suppose that means 0.01%, I hope. State press should counter that. Enemy bombing is not helping. There's the white peace. Looks like the Soviets won the Winter War about 2 months faster than historically. I think it was late February, I think, when the Soviets historically won the Winter War. Just before the Allies could implement their plan to try and coerce Norway and Sweden to allowing them to move men through to assist. I think they were Polish volunteers they were going to send in. These guys are such short range. Let's send them over here. And have someone slightly longer range. Like these guys. Come over here. Great. Yeah, still very low on oil. We could try and import from China and things, but I think it's just a doomed endeavour. Missing production. Oh yes, of night harassment planes. Not a problem. In the slightest. Bulgaria, of course, will also fall victim to us. Although we may wish to wait a minute while we orchestrate a French campaign. Maybe. Alright, we've got a bunch of spare guys now. We may wish to up the occupation. Missing out on less local resources seems very, very valuable. But let's do it after we finish the Balkan campaign. Then we'll step up the... You know, it makes sense, doesn't it? You be gentle while you secure the region, and then you really hit them for the resources after a minute. Bombing us down here in Austria a bit. Disrupting some bombers now, though. Got 300 over this region. That seems foolish, considering they aren't currently actually bombing this region. Send more over central and northwestern Germany instead. Cool. Plane count-wise, France has got about 2,000. Britain's got between 5 and 8. We have 3. They obviously have the massive advantage of being the former colonial powers, or rather current colonial powers that they are, and hence having all of that tasty rubber control in the new world. 0.4, 2. Still ticking up in Bucharest. One more there. That's going to go down to nothing. Warsaw should be ticking down now, yes? Yes, good. Excellent. Give me one more 40 set and I think we'll be done. Very nearly done on these. Just looking for a little bit more reinforcement on these divisions. The Panzer Set 4s are pretty expensive. We're very low right now on munitions factories. I would like to get some substantial increase in munitions factory counts. Otherwise, I'm not convinced it's worth it right now. I think I'd rather just build more military factories, or currently rubber refineries. Synthetic rubber plants, I guess, would be the term. So the main army still here is still defensive. Good, so these icons are still consistent with their actual role. Bird, what can you get right now? You're the main pushing general, so I don't think I want to assign defensive doctrine to you. That seems bad. Assault and shock tactics doesn't seem that valuable to me. I think I'll save up. I'll definitely want to give him infantry expert. You can assign field marshals general traits, I think. It's just the other way around you can't do. I think that's right. I could be wrong, though. Anglo-Irish trade war has ended. End of the war. British and Irish industries will now benefit from more free trade. Good for them. Okay, but I think the question of Yugoslavia is going to have to wait until the next episode. Until then, thank you very much for watching. I do hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.